Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound with amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best in old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers. Look at that, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, brand new everything. It's a brand new year. It's 2024. Season 4 launch of the show. This is exciting. It's exciting for me. How are you doing, Neil?
I'm good.
You excited?
I am.
You got a brand new tie on.
I got a brand new tie. It's a Donegal tweed.
A Donegal tweed.
A Christmas gift from the ladies next door.
Where do you get a Donegal
Kim and
tweed?
Sherman. Well, you'd have to ask them. I got it from them.
Oh, but you don't know anything about where they come from? Donegal?
Well, yeah, Donegal.
Well, Donegal.
Donegal,
Where's
Ireland, for
Donegal?
God's sake.
Ireland.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Donegal, Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh, I got something from Ireland for us, too. Terry Kelly came by over Christmas, did some recording for his new record, and he brought us this Irish whiskey, Teeling. And he said you can't get it in Canada, so exciting for us.
I'll say.
New Irish gifts all around. What did you get from Ireland?
Only
over
if
the
your
holidays?
name is a Kelly, I guess.
What did you do for Christmas, Mr. Grant? Did you have any Irish things?
Well, I hung out with an Irish friend. I guess that's as Irish as I got.
Who is that, Wode?
Yes, Monsieur O'Ray.
Monsieur O'Ray. Very good. How is little Wode doing?
Sorry.
He's doing great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
That's good. Is he still fully bearded?
Oh, yeah.
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 Excellent. He doesn't change, does he?
No.
No. He's
He
great.
trims it himself, so every now and then it goes, choop.
Right. And it turns back into whatever it is again. I love Wode. Wode plays in a band with Mr. Grant. He played in several bands with Mr. Grant. Since COVID.
Most recently, Tuborg.
Most recently,
Yeah,
Tuborg, yes. Hopefully this summer you guys will get out and do some stuff again.
Before that, the Pogs and the Hedgehogs.
The Hedgehogs,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
The Hedgehogs. That was a good name. That was a good band.
Yeah, it was good. That was fun. They were all fun. Yeah, still are.
Still are. We love you, Wode, and I don't know. Wode doesn't get to watch this, does he? Does he have the
No,
internet?
but I'll play it for him
okay.
sometime over the week, especially since we mentioned
That's
him.
because we mentioned him. Well, we love you, Wode. We love you. Monsieur Laurence, how are you doing?
I'm great, sir. Happy
Excellent.
New Year.
I'm doing good. Happy New Year, yeah. How was your season?
The season was good.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Did you have much merriment?
Quite a bit of merriment. Had Dad over for dinner and Lisa and the dog, and it was quite wonderful. And then 2 days after, we got to play music and
That's right.
a whole bunch of stuff. And went up to Georgian Bay for New Year's. And
Wow.
it was awesome.
You've
And
been
your
doing great.
Aunt Eileen came down.
My Aunt Eileen.
That's
came
right, yeah, she was
down,
at the,
and she was at the show.
At the Be My Guest, yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. We got to meet Aunt Eileen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was awesome.
she was great.
Yeah.
Barry, you're feeling much better, I hear.
I'm feeling great.
Yeah. Weird little holiday you were saying, but your pain is good.
Yeah,
and,
pain is good.
and that's good.
Ready for 2004.
Ready for 2004. 2004.
Bring it
2004.
Let's go back.
Wasn't that 20 years
Let's go
ago?
back.
Oh my.
Yeah, 2004.
2004. That was a good year. Well, it is another new year. Hello, everybody. Hello, Kimberly Davidson.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you. Ed Frankowski. Lovely to see you. Thomas Houghton. How you doing there, buddy? Nice to see you, Thomas. Looks like first time seeing your name here, man. Welcome. Tony Arkell, Deb, all the regular gang is here. Jeannie, nice to see you. Steve Eslofalo, you made it in here first. And Jeff Dahl as well. Hey, Happy New Year, Jeff. Excellent. We're all here. We're getting the show on the road. We're going to start with some music. But before we do, we've been rebranding all the show, and we had that wonderful intro. Now that you're all here, let's watch that one more time there. Check out it. Find a spelling mistake for me. Let's hear it there, Barry. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Whiskey Wednesday Show with your hosts Ken Tizzard and Music for Goats. Brought to you in full color and stereo sound with amplification provided by Trainer. Broadcasting into the world from Storyhouse Studios in Campbellford, Ontario, you'll hear the best of old country, folk, Americana, punk rock, and 80s music delivered into your homes every week for free. And don't forget your regular dose of new and original songs from Music for Goats. Never be alone on a Wednesday night again, 8 p.m. Eastern and 9:30 for those of you in Newfoundland. Join the Whiskey Wednesday regulars on Facebook to be a part of the conversation, or watch on YouTube as well. Pour a drink, a cup of tea, or a nice cold long tooth. Roll up your best smoke and sit back and relax. Don't forget to hit the share button to help spread the word. The Whiskey Wednesday Show, every week. Cheers.
Not a single spelling error in that video. We've still got the other two videos before the show is over. But anyways, Allison Aylward. Hey, how you doing there, sweetheart? And I can call Allison Aylward sweetheart because I've known her my whole life, and I've always called her sweetheart. We're going to start the night with a song. We're going to do all the new album this tonight, and I'm putting a release date on it for April. So I got to get down to mixing that real soon. This is one of the first songs that we learned when we were putting this album together, out of the batch that we had to choose from. It's a song called Old Dog. It goes like this.
Are you in the right key? Are we in?
No, not even close.
Made me wonder.
Not even close.
Am I thinking of the same song? That's better.
That sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Seems like every meal he's ever eaten has come at the cost of a song. Not to say he ain't been hungry for those times you sang along. And his house made from many doors, the address changes day by day. Been ramming around this world, killing time along the way. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes. Again today. And for every girl he's ever loved whose kindness helped him find his way through fumbling, tumbling, rumbling nights to bring colors to the gray. Another lonesome sunrise just ahead. His clothes are scattered on the bed and he's heading for the door. And he's halfway across the floor. It's a long way to travel and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes. Again today. He won't break in from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say. He's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. When he dies out on that highway and you check to find him cold, just pull the old truck over, roll him off beside the road. For his life's been filled with many riches found upon this stage. When he gets his call to glory and he knows his dues are paid, it's a long way to heaven and $1 for a song. Another town behind and another comes along. His boots are feeling heavy standing on another stage. Fire in his bloodshot eyes. Again today. No, you won't break in from this road. So much story still untold. Doesn't matter what you say. He's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you won't break in from this road. So much story still untold. It don't matter what you say. He's been doing it all his days. He's an old dog and you'll never change his ways. Beautiful way to start the year off. Little old dog. From the upcoming DAG sessions, in memory, of course, of our dearly beloved Steve Dagg. It hasn't been a year yet, and that's been a big part of last year. And it's having the new year come doesn't kind of make that feel any better. It's not one of those things you can say, "Oh, the new year is here." So we still move forward with our grief for Steve, but at the same time, we do approach the new year with a new record. And even though it is the DAG sessions, there is going to be one song on it. I've decided there's going to be the new song, and that'll be with the new ensemble we have with Mr. Dave Lawrence playing drums. So we'll do one song. We'll record that soon, and that'll be on the record with the DAG sessions. So it'll be an accounting of where we were with a little bit of a teaser of where we're going. And we love you and miss you, Steve. And we're going to move right into another thing. A few things I want to talk about here. Christmas was great. And, you know, I felt kind of guilty because Christmas was so great. It's one of those things where, you know, I found, posting a picture online of us eating food and stuff. And, you know, I am very aware of how lucky we are, in Canada to begin with. But also the sort of the luck that is around my life with my friends and my people and my ability to survive. Allison, of course, you know, she's gone through great struggles in the past few years, but even so, we managed to pull it together. And yeah, there's Christmas. What day was that? Was that Christmas? That looks like Christmas dinner, yeah.
Yeah, that was Monday.
Yeah, Mr.
We-
Grant and
yes.
Neil were here, of course, with the family, and there's the girls, Cassidy and Caitlin and Matt, and of course Allison. Jack's not in that photo. That's really weird. Jack's always in the photo. But that was good. And later that night, we had a couple extra gifts that we had yet to give out. And I think there's a picture of Mr. Grant getting, yes, Allison found this online from the John Prine website. It's the lyrics for Christmas in Prison, all handwritten around the print of John Prine. So that was a really nice gift for Mr. Grant. We didn't have a chance to open that on the show. We did Dave and Barry's a couple weeks back when they got some various treats. But Mr. Grant got his John Prine print. So, you know, Christmas here was really, really nice, and we celebrated as a family, and then we got to go out to be my guest and celebrate it as a community with the people that came out that night. It was so great. One of the gifts that I got, and I'm not wearing this shirt, but it's a really nice T-shirt. But with it came this whole thing on this place called the Grace Inn. Barry, if you can come over to this camera for a second, I want people to be able to see this. So what you can do with the Grace Inn, it has this program where you can sponsor a bed, $35 a month, and this is down in the Belleville area, I believe. $35 a month, become a recurring monthly sponsor to one of our bedrooms for our guests. This is a really cool thing. You know, there's a lot of people out there right now who are not having the Christmases that I had, and I'm very aware of that part of our community. I see it when I'm traveling, and it always makes me feel really strange. And when I got that shirt and this thing, I thought I'd mention that. So that's the Grace Inn. Their website is graceinshelter.com. If you want to check that out, if you have a little bit of extra money, or if you're one of those people who likes to make money to help out with things like this, you can sponsor a bed down at the Grace Inn Shelter, graceinshelter.com. Really cool thing, and that was from Kim and Charmaine next door. When they brought over the gifts, it was a nice shirt for me there that was that had that little information in there. So thanks, ladies. So Christmas was awesome. I hope you all had a wonderful time as well. I know Ron Bizanette saying he got a screaming goat for Christmas. I saw that and I thought Ron's life is complete. He got a screaming goat. I hope you, yes, and again, back to the sweetheart thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to start something. Nothing wrong with calling you a sweetheart. I agree. Some people take offense to it. I'm just trying not to offend anybody these days. It's hard, but God thing. Last thing I need to do is be canceled from my 18 subscribers, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't need to be canceled from that. That'll be the end of me.
Well, if you are, we'll just carry on without you, okay?
We're going to move into a song now called FMNL, which heads right into a song called Pain Free Living. We'll send this one out to all the tokers in the house tonight. The song goes just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have the perfect job I dreamed of, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes it takes away the part of me that's real. Then other times all I can do is cry. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. Yeah, sing along. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. 'Cause I don't have a moment of pain-free living, and at times I can take it for a while. Then sometimes I take small things for granted. Then other times all I can do is hide. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get more stoned. I like to get more stoned than I was before. To be honest, it's an anthill battle with depression, and the drugs the doctor gives me ain't so tight. There's sometimes I feel like my skin is crawling, and other times bad TV can be alright. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. I like to get high. I like to get higher. I like to get more high than I was before. I like to get stoned. I like to get stoneder. I like to get more stoned than I was before. Hey, Mr. David Hurst, thank you for tuning in there, buddy. Great to see you. Great work on Wednesday, too. Dave mixed the show at Be My Guest. Actually, we did a great job. We went in at 4. Was it 4 or 3? It was 4. No, it was 3. 3:45.
I don't know. I didn't show up till later.
You didn't show up till later. What time was it we went in?
I think it was 11:30.
Yeah, okay, we're not going to get straight answers anyway. Oh, see, I was just going to say, I like to drink tea. I like to drink more tea. Thank you, Cassidy. Saying I had a little tickle in my throat earlier tonight, and Cassidy said, I'll make you a cup of tea. How lovely. Thanks, Cass. I think Neil would like a cup as well. You're welcome to share my cup if you need.
Oh, thank you so
There's
much.
some
No,
tea.
that's all right. I have water here.
Okay, well, I'm going to move because I'm going to hit it with my guitar headstock if I put it there. Oh, my, oh, my. That was a fun song. Thank you very much. Tom Ward. Nice to see you, Tom. That's a cute little doggy in your picture there, Tom. Little Chihuahua. I've got a Chihuahua mixed with a Yorkie. They call them Chorkies. He's got the Chihuahua ears, but he's got the hair of a Yorkie. Okay, we're going to move into another song now. This is a song about heartbreak, sort of. It's a song that I never got around to really writing a chorus for, so it's just kind of this little musical thing. And after examining it for way too long and trying to turn it into a proper song, I kind of finally went, you know something, it's done as it is. It's done as it is. Why bother forcing it into something it's not? Derek, nice to see you, brother. So here we go with a little good and goodbye. And I agree, after hours, Chinese tea is the best. 2 o'clock in the morning, going for some dumplings and Chinese teas. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. You don't love me no more, babe. You don't love me no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't love me no more. Each time I try to see the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. Used to holler like a freight train, you don't holler no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't holler no more. Each night I try to see the truth behind those lies, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. I used to be so lucky, I'm not lucky no more. I used to be so rich in love, now I'm not even dirt poor. Each time I try to see the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. You don't love me no more, babe, oh, you don't love me no more. My sweet baby, oh, you don't love me no more. Each time I try to see the truth behind those eyes, but I just don't see the good, so goodbye. Forgot about the change there. There we go. That's me insisting we all put the crazy modulation in and then forgetting it myself. I was making dinner last night, and hey, Roger Price, it's excellent to see you. I thought I saw. No, maybe I didn't. Oh, I did. Justin Cooper. There you are. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Justin opened up for us at Be My Guest. He's a great sort of entertainer. He's really good at sort of playing what the crowd wants, and he's got all those classic hits down. He does them really well. He's got a great voice, and he strums on that old guitar. It sounds fantastic. If you're in and around the area, Justin Cooper's always playing, and he's pretty awesome. So check him out. So I was getting ready for dinner last night, and I'm cutting up something or other, and I'm doing this, and all of a sudden I felt whoosh, and I went, oh shit. And I immediately kind of just pressed it together, and I grabbed a piece of paper towel, and Neil was there, and he found me this tape in the cupboard, and I just taped it all to hell, and I just went, okay, I'm not looking at it. And by sort of last night, there was this big black blood, sort of scab on the outside of it, and I went, oh fuck, I don't want to look at it. And I got up this morning, and
I offered to amputate it, but
I know. I got up this morning and I looked at it, and it was one of those sort of ones that kind of goes in a crescent moon, but you can see there's a big piece of skin that if it gets hooked will be ripped. So I decided to just tape the hell out of her tonight because I don't want it to get hooked on a string. It hurts. No way, and it's definitely interfering with the precision of getting in there, but I'm making it work. I'm really actually quite proud of myself. But this stuff here, this 3M tape, this is the micropore.
Yeah, it's micropore. Yep.
It's amazing. It goes on, and it's just like skin. Like it just sits right there. It's not like tape. It's not bulky. It's really good.
Yeah, it's a paper-based tape.
Yeah. So if you've got any cuts and you're having to play guitar, I recommend this 3M micropore. I mean, it's not going to deal well with sweat, and it probably won't get you through a 2-hour live show. But sitting here tonight, it's helping me out just fine.
And I recommend New Skin.
New Skin, yeah.
Yeah. 2 or 3 layers of that.
I know, I just didn't have any.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't know anybody who had any.
Yes, you did. I asked you if you wanted it, and I got no reply. So I thought, huh?
I
well,
know.
okay.
I texted you and said, "Do you have any crazy glue?" I was going to put it back together with crazy glue.
Yeah.
You said,
Yeah, but that's
"No, would you
that
like
was,
new skin?" But I didn't get the message, and then you were here, so my fault.
Yeah, it sure was. So that was Stevie Ray Vaughan's go-to. Apparently, was he used to before he did a show, he'd put 3 drops of crazy glue on his forearm and stick his fingers on it, and wait until it dried, and then rip.
Get the extra skin.
Put that little piece of skin out of there and get it on the end of his
Interesting.
playing fingers. Yeah.
All kinds of crazy stories about guitar players. I don't need extra skin. I just need not cut up skin. But I'm not Stevie Ray Vaughan, so let's not go there.
Still, we love that story.
We do love that story. We do love that story. Debbie Parson used electrical tape for cuts. Okay, that's good. Electrical tape is, I find it a little gummy.
Yeah,
Myself.
it is, yeah.
But whatever works, you know, if that's what works for you.
Might be good for slide guitar, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Thanks to Ace Barber for being up today. I went and got a good couple inches taken off. I feel all trimmed and pretty. Trimmed my beard up. Got back with the old sort of Just for Men H35. That's my color. Tucked away some of the gray. Feeling 10 years younger.
If not 15.
If not 15. This is a song called Morrissey. I'm going to send this one out to Jeff Seymour, who hates Morrissey.
Perfect.
Hopefully you like the song, Jeffy. Love you, Jeff. I know you're not watching tonight because I haven't seen you, but Roger Price goes out to you as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. For once in my life, I'm feeling sorry for people around me who think I'd be better off dead, or at least being quiet. It didn't take much to get it started. Some simple words between 2 friends. But then again, a spark can burn your whole house down. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out to make you his fool. It's a weird word, Mr. Grant. What is it? What's the word? Yeah, I remember. For once, no, it's not that.
No, something like,
Mr. Grant,
might be right.
I don't know.
Didn't take much to get me started or something like that.
No.
Is that the third?
I stopped eating snacks shortly thereafter. There you go.
That's it. Thank you, Mr. Grant. You stopped making sense shortly thereafter. You wished you'd never open your mouth. You chose to hide behind a lie that someone else gave you. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cruel and sublime and appropriately ill. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and he'll make you his fool. I couldn't quite take the pressure. The pressure was more than I could take. So I filed it away, and I thought maybe I'll come back to it a little later. I heard your name through a friend today. He apologized for bringing you up. I said, that's all right. I was over it before it even started. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He's cruel and sublime and appropriately ill. My guardian angel has a voice like Morrissey. He'll call you out and he'll make you his fool.
Folks, thanks for tuning in to the Whiskey Wednesday show. Every Wednesday we will be here, rain or shine, richer or poorer. Tip jar is in the link above. Never expected, but always appreciated. Never confuse the size of your paycheck with the size of your talent. I've got all the money I'll ever need if I die by midnight. Always appreciated, never expected. Please feel free to drop us a line regarding anything, including a link to your money. Cheers.
There you go. That's another brand new one. Oh, those ones fly at you, don't they? Yeah, it's fun putting those together. It takes me a while, and every time I do them once a year, so every time I do them, I have to go back in and find all my old files, and believe me, they aren't in the same place when I go to look for them. And anyways, I found them this time. I had created a hidden account for myself with the company that I deal with, which was great because I couldn't find anything that I had bought. And it sort of took a while of realizing maybe I made a second account here. And once I found that, I found everything I was looking for. It took me longer to get organized than it did to actually put the files together, but I think that's probably my burden, you know? You know what I mean, Neil?
I do indeed.
Yeah. What are you trying to say?
Well, we all have our burdens to carry.
Oh, okay. The strap is, this comfortable part of the strap is being burdensome tonight. There we go.
I think it's because your hair is so short that it's getting caught underneath it.
I think you're right, yeah. It's just moving it around. This is a song called Over You, and it goes like, oh, somebody's asking about zippered hoodies. Yes, zippered hoodies cost me about $50 each to make, and doing 75 of them, which is kind of a minimum run, means no, I'm not going to be doing the hoodies. But I did at one point in time. I was working with Shopify on one of these things where it's an on-demand thing, and I did have some hoodies there, and I ordered one that were great, but I'd taken them down, so I'm going to put those back up, I think. So you will have a zippered hoodie coming up soon, but in the meantime, we got some merch, but we'll talk about that a little later. Some shirts and hats. I'm missing something here.
Volume, I think.
No, volume's up. I see what happened. Got unplugged, sorry. Now we're cooking with gas. Hey, how you doing there? I saw, is that Donovan? Hey, Donovan, good to see you, brother. Happy New Year, blessings to you as well. And I just saw somebody else dropping in as well. Oh, Mike Anderson, oh my God. Mike Anderson, how the hell are you? Mike Anderson was when I was growing up, so when I was about 3 years old, I met Sandy Parkinson, who was in the house 2 away from me, and me and Sandy were friends, and we went to school. I remember going to kindergarten with her. There was nobody else that I knew. And I think it was probably in grade 1 I met Mike Anderson. He lived down the block and about 5 houses away. And me and Mike Anderson grew up playing hockey together up on Hunt Place, me and Mike Anderson and Kenny Butler and Paul Quigley. But they all had different groups. Paul had his tennis group that he hung out with, sort of all the really preppy people, and we weren't allowed to hang out there, especially not me. And Kenny Butler was into all kinds of sports and soccer, and he was a soccer player, so he had his soccer people. And Paul guitared. He was involved in some other stuff as well. But then there was me and Mike, who were just kind of, I don't know. We both liked playing basketball a little bit. We played basketball in his driveway all the time. And so it was Mike Anderson who actually said to me, let's get guitars and start a band. Ooh. Yeah, and that was when I got my first guitar, which turned out to be a bass. It took me a long time to figure that out. That's a whole other story. But Mike Anderson brought I think it was a little Lado. It was a brown guitar, like a 335 body, but not hollow. It was a beautiful little guitar.
and he managed to learn something like that. It was an incorrect intro to U2's "I Will Follow" or "Sunday Bloody Sunday" or something. I can't remember. We didn't get too far into that, but I went on to continue playing. But Mike and me stayed together for a long time. Like after I got into the music, I started skateboarding, hanging out with the punk rockers. Mike would come along too. He was one of the sort of non-punk rocker skateboarders who sort of hung out. And anyways, eventually sort of university hit and we split.
See what you started, Mike. You'll never shut up.
I hope you're doing well out there on the coast. It was all about U2 back then, Roger Price, you're right. And Mike, I hope you're doing well. Mike's out on the coast. I see him when I'm in Vancouver, and I haven't been out there for a while, so I'll see you when I'm out there again sometime. In the meantime, here's a little bit of Over You. 1, 2, 3. You've been untrue. Can't bear to spend another minute with you. Cold-hearted girl, you ruined my life. Now I'm moving on. I won't stay to fight. Unpack my bags, take all that I can, get far away from you and your new old man. I can't say when, but someday soon you'll see I'll be over under me. For years I've tried to do you right. All those toothless words sure rang true tonight. For years I've tried to do you right. Sure rang true tonight. I'm moving on. Take all that I can. I can't say that I'm happy. You left me for another man. I can't say when. Someday soon you'll see I'll be over you as soon as she gets under me. All the friends that I had, things that I love to do, you crushed all my dreams. Now I'm leaving you. Well, I can't say when. Someday soon you'll see I'll be over you as soon as she gets under me. I'll be over you as soon as she gets
go. Little Over You. Yeah, I know the album was supposed to be out. The album was supposed to be out in the fall. It was supposed to be out in December. We just got sidetracked this year and decided to just sort of wait till the emotional path had been carved. And I think April is a good time. Springtime is nice. Ed Frankowski. Wish it was a true story. I know, that's the thing about that song. It's all cliches. And the greatest cliche of all is that, sleeping with somebody is going to mend a broken heart. At most, it's a numbing sensation, but I think.
I'm not going to say a word. I'm not saying a word.
Come on, Neil.
No.
I saw there was a... what's going on now? Chat restream just disappeared. Sorry, I'm still with you. I just lost everything up till now. Keep going. Somebody was saying earlier that punk's not dead. I agree. Punk is old. That's the thing. It's not dead, but it is old. Waddy is still on tour. Oh my God! You see Waddy from The Exploited? Still got his pink mohawk, and he's got to be in his 60s. And he's got all these young guys playing with him. So many of these punk bands are out now. It's like original members are no longer there. It's just like it's a circus. But it's pretty cool, anyways. It's always a lot of fun to enjoy some punk rock. I would never say don't. But if you're looking for a good punk show right now, off or out. And you know something? I've decided. Synthetics Kovics, thank you very much for coming and offering to help promote our channel. I think we're all right. If anybody else wants to take the ball on this, Grady Schneider, that's who it was. Old and in an AA. Yes, exactly. Old and in an AA. Yes, we certainly are as the punk rock drives to an end. But Off are still out doing an amazing thing. And they're doing an amazing new thing, new music. It's not a sideshow. It is authentic. It is real musicians playing fucking real current music that's being written today. And it's amazing. And the other band that I have decided that I actually like, it took me a better part of 2 years to sort of get my head around this band, and I think I actually love them. A band called Idols. Actually, I think I've got Joy up in the background here. Yeah, Joy as a form of, what's it called? Joy as a form of, hold on a second. It's a great record. I have to actually stand up to this. Good Lord, how far am I from the back these days? This is the cover. It just says Joy on it, but it's actually Joy is an act of resistance. And it is great. These guys, Idols, are IDLES. I bought a record last year, and I kind of listened to it, and I was like, I don't know, something doesn't feel right about it. It feels too good. It's like, there's got to be a scam here. I felt like I was being scammed, and I couldn't figure that out. It's been a long time since I felt I was being scammed by a band. And I was listening to it recently when I got Joy just before Christmas. I put it on and Alison went, who's this? I said, this is that Idols band that I've been sort of on the fence with. She said, I love this. This is great. I said, yeah. I said, it really is good. Anyways, it turns out I'm really enjoying their music. So I am no longer feel like I'm being duped. I feel now that I'm part of the clan. So if you're looking for some, and you know something, I've actually come up with the perfect description for what they sound like. Remember Peaky Blinders? Has anybody seen Peaky Blinders? You've seen it? You've seen it. Yeah. The bar that they all hang out in, I can't remember what it's called. If that bar had a house band, it would be Idols. That's kind of how I feel when I'm listening to them. It's just, that's exactly it. So take that and go check out Idols. T-shirts, yeah, we did mention that. Do we have a picture of the new shirt? I got Cassidy to model for me. There she is. Look at my girl. It was freezing out. I said, Cassidy, put on this shirt and toques. She said, what about a jacket and shoes? I said, no, just go out in your sandals.
Pretend it's warm.
She was really cold. But that's the new toques. The 30 and the T-shirts are 30. Their special limited run of the T-shirts, a Music for Goats Monday night shirt, which reflects what we're starting on Monday night, which is the residency at Capers for 4 months. And that's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Okay. We're going to play another new song. This is a song called Barstools and Broken Hearts. It is the song that has been around the longest, and it is a song that I still can't remember the words to, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. I'm not going to worry too much about it right this second,
Sorry,
but
Ken knows them all.
It kind of has me thinking that it just might not be that well put together, but we'll see. Either way, there's a song called Barstools and Broken Hearts. It goes like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. mind and broken body, coming home to find the life and love before the war grew cold and broke down over time. Broken family and broken love, tangled stories made up of the time you were away. A broken soldier's heart replays. Stop pretending there's a war outside. Don't pretend to be the truth from days gone by. It's just bar stools and broken hearts, another night to fall apart. Puzzle pieces in my head, another stranger in my bed. It's just bar stools and broken hearts, another day, another start. To face the truth and climb that hill, another prayer unwinds. Alone with the truth is the hardest time to kill. Broke jobs and broken dreams, a little too old it seems. The life you thought you had lives only as an illusion now. It seems broken pride and broken heart have put you in your place. The whiskey, drugs and cigarettes are filling up that empty space. Stop pretending it's just the way things go. Don't pretend to be the lies that we all know. It's just bar stools and broken hearts, another night, another start. Puzzle pieces in my head, another stranger in my bed. It's just bar stools and broken hearts, another day, another start. To face the truth and climb that hill, another prayer unwinds. Alone with the truth is the hardest time to kill. Promises and broken youth, the radio plays songs from our youth, the songs that we both loved. Twisted words we sang like morning doves. Broken world and broken people all trying to get ahead. The sympathy that we all need for all intents gets left for dead. Stop pretending there's a war outside. Don't pretend to be the truth from days gone by. It's just bar stools and broken hearts, another night to fall apart. Puzzle pieces in my head, another stranger in my bed. It's just bar stools and broken hearts, another day, another start. To face the wall and climb that hill, another prayer unwinds. Alone with the truth is the hardest time to kill.
There we go. I almost got the words to it that time. I think I decided during that song that it's worthy. It's worthy of staying in. I think it's worthy of making it. It's been around this long now.
I like it.
I know. I shouldn't blame my lack of memory on the song. You know, it's just what happens when you do one, like, you know, sort of 6 stanzas that all start with the word broke. Not broke, but it's broke blank and broke blank. Broke blank and broke blank. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 of them. 6 times 2. Wow. Yeah, and every time I say the word broke, a different something comes into mind. Maybe I should give them all colors. I'm not sure. Aaron O'Mara, lovely to see you. How you doing there? I hope everything is great back home. I'm looking forward to getting back home. When are we going to get back home? When are we going to get back home, guys? We got to get back to Newfoundland again. We'll have to do that sometime soon. We do have some good stuff coming up, some live stuff. This record is changing things. It's going to get us out playing some live shows, which is really nice. The Garrison Pub, that's it, Derek. Thank you very much. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to move forward here now. We're going to play a little End of the World. This one I'm worried about, just with my fingers. Some strange chords. Oh, I made it this far. We'll see what happens. It's a cool Watchmen shows coming up. I'm not going to say what they are right now because I don't know which ones have been announced, and I'm afraid of making a mistake. But I'm pretty sure the Watchmen have a show coming up soon. And the night before one of the Watchmen shows, I'm actually in Toronto with the Ireland Brothers at the Cameron House, doing a couple Cameron House. Hey Fiona, how are you? It's been a while. I hope you're doing well back home as well. Hope everything is great and that you had a fantastic season. Man, what I'd do to be down to the... I'd be down to the Ship Inn having a drink on Christmas. Oh man, that would have been so nice to see everybody. I don't know, does everybody still go to the Ship Inn? I'd like to go back to 1985 at the Ship Inn. That's what I'd like to go back to. 6 or 7, maybe 2. Okay. I guess I wrote this song during the pandemic. Actually, I didn't. I wrote this song when Allison was when we first went to... had the pandemic hit when we went to Ottawa? Yes,
No.
it had.
No, it was the next year.
It was the next year. So I wrote this when Allison was in hospital, I think. Anyways, enough rambling. It's a song called "End of the World." It goes just like this: 1, 2, 3.
I don't want to hear about your new sensation. I don't want to reconnect my old relations. I don't want to hear your frustrations all of the time. It doesn't take a genius to see that she's a girl. It doesn't take a genius to rule a broken world. It doesn't take a genius to ignore the facts all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I'd pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. Close truths are dangerous, rumors and lies, far from the truth and nobody's surprised. We're all too busy watching Peaky Blinders all of the time. It doesn't hurt sometimes to look inside your door. Sometimes it's okay to clean the dirty floors. Just remember to wash your hands all of the time. There's no sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one. No sense in asking, is this the end of the world? We'll know it's over when it's done. There's so many ways I pictured in my head, but I never saw this one.
There we go. We're remembering these songs. What a way to start the New Year's, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's so great to see you all here. Richard Gerchulk says, yes, Watchman in Richmond Hill, Toronto area, February 3rd. That's right. And February 2nd, the Cameron House with the Ireland Brothers. I'm playing bass with them as well. Ireland Brothers are a sort of a country folky band from up this way. Descendants of the Swamp Band.
Yes, the Cedar Swamp Band.
The which?
The Cedar Swamp Band.
Is that they were called the Cedar Swamp
Yeah.
Band? I'd only heard them called the Swamp Band.
Well,
That's interesting. Wow, I just learned something new.
there you go. Originally, the swamp was cedarish,
Ah.
as it is up, north of
Yeah.
7,
Cordova Mines, right? Is that where they are from?
somewhere around there.
Yeah, they grew up in the mines. It's interesting. I didn't realize that people were still living in the mines up in Cordova. It's very interesting.
Or did they live in the lake, Cordova Lake?
The Cordova Lake? Well, there could be
Take your
submersion.
pick.
That was
Live
just the
in
one's
mine
name.
or
That
in
was
the
just the
lake.
one's name, Guinevere. Oh no, that doesn't work. Lady, well, whatever.
I'm really excited. As you all know, like people have been saying, I've been experimenting with skateboard again. I'm not even experimenting. I am skateboarding again, and it's a fucking blast. And I know you've all been worried. Don't hurt your fingers. Well, look, I did that just cutting food. But part of the experience, I'm collecting some interesting people to talk to for a show coming up. We're going to do some interviews, and tomorrow I'm actually getting to chat with a guy named Yo-Yo Schultz from Germany. He's a professional freestyle skateboarder, like goes back as far as the 80s. Like when Trans World magazine was in it and stuff. He invented a trick that's it's called the YOLO plant. It's a pretty staple trick, and there's not a lot of people who invented tricks. Rodney Mullen, he invented a whack button, Tony Hawk. But anyways, this guy has one trick to his thing, which is really fucking cool. But he's now 74. And he's in Germany, and he skates all the time. And he's got an Instagram page, and it's just fantastic. So I'm
Don't
going to
look
have
at
a
me.
chance
I'm
to
not
check
starting to skate.
Yeah. Well, he's been skating since he was 10,
Yeah,
so he's
that
got
helps.
64
Yeah.
years experience. But Yo-Yo Schultz is going to be on the show in a couple of weeks, which is going to be fantastic, as well as MLM Skates. I'm going to be talking to them as well about the sport. So I'm looking forward to doing an episode on that. And we got lots of other really cool artists coming up. It's going to be a fantastic year. Getting into season 4 has been great. Thanks to Allison for everything she's done on season 3 with the magazine and keeping me on task and keeping, making sure that the videos get up and making sure that the artists get taken care of with, having all their links and the thank you messages and all that stuff. She does so much of that stuff for me. So that's great, and I appreciate that. And we're looking forward to another year of it. We got a lot of fun coming up. This is a song called $1 a Day, and it goes just like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I was walking down the road when a stranger passed my way. Was empty in his business eyes. He made no move to step aside. He disregarded me. His brain was bleeding compromise. It would be a rude awakening if I knocked him down and stole away his shoes. There's no place that I'd rather be, anywhere but close to you. Well, you'll work harder with a gun at your back for $1 a day. I'll trade away my years to fight the fears they feed me for $1 a day. Well, I stopped along the way to hear a politician speak. He stood to stand for something. Promised better futures for everyone who took the line and got behind him. He grew ugly and unwise as he lied about the lies and how they made him feel. The cracks in his disguise grew wider and he could no longer hide inside the truth that he tried to conceal. Well, you'll work harder with a gun at your back for $1 a day. We'll trade away my years to fight the fears they feed us for $1 a day. Well, you'll work harder with a gun at your back for $1 a day. You'll trade away your years to fight the fears they feed you for $1 a day. Very cool. A lot of fun there with $1 a Day. So starting on Monday, we are going to be playing from 7 till 9 at Capers Tap House here in Campbellford. We're doing it for 4 months, January through May. No, January to May. See, I changed it. January to May. See that, Allison? January to May. I had through, and Allison pointed out that people might think that means including May, and actually that was what people thought, because that's what it actually meant. But yeah, so every Monday from 7 to 9, we're going to be doing that. Is an amazing chef at this restaurant. He's going to create a special menu for the night. We have a secret clubhouse for meeting in 45 minutes before the show, just for a hangout, somewhere warm to have a puff. You have to contact me for information about that if you want to know about it. It's called the Monday Night Clubhouse. Ask me about it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're coming for dinner and you want to reserve a table, make sure you do that in advance, because the tables are going to go. It's a pretty small place, pretty intimate. Thanks to Jeremy Berger and the folks at Yorkville Trainer for setting up with us with a little PA for this series. It's a little tiny compact PA that's going to work perfectly for that room. So we're all really excited about that. That's the Monday nights. And we might have some people in, some guests, and I might do some solo nights and all that stuff. We haven't quite worked out the details yet, but it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. We got a couple more songs here as we wind out through the night. We're going to start with one that's been on and off the fence again for me. See how it does tonight. How's Stanley doing down there, eh?
He seems all right.
He's doing okay. I'm
usually
not
is.
interfering with him.
Well, not too badly anyway.
Okay. Last thing I want to do is interfere with Stanley.
Well, I guess.
Okay. Here is a little Other Side of Wrong. 1, 2, 1, 2. Damaged, tired, and broken. There's nothing left to hide. But you still seem far away from me. But you're here by my side. 2 kids, nice house on paper, good. But you don't understand. You smile your way through choices. Time slips through our hands. Whatever happened, today's been so long. How did we get here on the other side? Wrong. Picture perfect daddy's girl. You couldn't do no wrong. He came up beside you, so you played along. 2 kids, nice house on paper, good. But you don't understand. You smile your way through choices. Time slips through our hands. Whatever happened, today's been so long. How did we get here on the other side? Whatever happened to finding our way? How did we get here on the other side? Damaged, tired, and broken. There's nothing left to hide. You still seem far away from me, but you're here by my side. Whatever happened to finding our way? How did we get here
practicing too, haven't you? You've been playing with these songs. Yeah, I can tell. It's like every week you show up and it's like, oh, he knows this better than last week, but we didn't have much time to rehearse. How's that? That's good. It shows very well. How are you doing, Neil?
Great. How about you?
Did you need some tea?
No, thank you very
Still
much.
warm.
I'm fine. I know what it is, but the bag's in it. That's disgusting.
I'm not going to say anything about it. You don't like it when the bag hits your lip?
No, I don't.
Neil has an aversion to the bag hitting his lip. We'll just leave it at that.
Yes, we will.
I know you found the screening goat, Ron. It's also you're not so eager to tell us that you found it anymore because you've got your own there at home. You're just sitting at home. Ron sits at home watching the Whiskey Wednesday show and
Making his goat go scream.
oh my. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another great weekend. And of course, after the weekend comes Whiskey Wednesday, and it's been a great Whiskey Wednesday. I think that's what I meant to say, actually. I'm looking forward to the year. I'm tired. It's January 3rd, and I'm tired already. But that's okay, because I'm tired because I did a lot of cooking, I think, and a lot of eating. And a couple nights I stayed up past midnight. Oh, my God. Wow. Lots of cool stuff on the docket already for this year. The new Jane Archer and the Reactionary album will be coming out. And if you haven't heard them yet, check out Jane Archer and the Reactionaries, a bluegrass band out of Warkworth. We made a record a couple years ago, and it's into millions and millions of streams on Spotify. It's after taking off. It's a little unknown bluegrass band from Warkworth. Anyways, we're coming out with the next record. The first album was called The Great Atomic Power, and it was sort of communist conspiracy songs about the atom bomb. And this new album is called There's a Power Greater Than Atomic, and it's about all these sort of Christian God, sort of God will smite us down songs. It's amazing stuff. It's a lot of fun to do, and they're great folks. I'm also working on a record
Stuff
for Terry.
I grew up with, I think.
It probably, yeah. Working on Terry Kelly is doing some recording. I'm not sure what he's going to do with it, but he always makes an interesting album. So I'm looking forward to that as well. There's a few other products that have been lingering around. Some people ask me to do stuff for them. I've just got to be careful what I commit to because my schedule changes so weirdly. But it's been great to be able to get back in the studio and make these records for people. I'll be doing some more of that. I'm looking for a good punk band to record. I'd like to do a nice sort of good, I'd love to do a 4-song EP off the floor with somebody local. Any local punk bands on the go
Where's
right now?
Muddy Hack when you need him,
Yeah, we did that. Great record. We did it, but...
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to end the night now with a song called Already Gone. Already Gone is a brand new song. Send it out to New Year. Always reflects on people that are no longer around. And
Maybe we could do country punk. Like, I got cow shit on my boots!
oh, okay, cool. That was a very cool imitation. I hope we got that on camera. That's going to be next week's meme.
Of course.
Well, Hank 3 does that pretty well. Hank Williams is the third.
Okay.
His son has a thing called Hank 3, and it's pretty fucking hardcore punk country. It's very cool. And I remember it was a festival. A festival owner was telling me that they had Hank 3 out, and it was sort of a folk festival. He was supposed to do acoustic-y stuff.
Right.
And she told me a pretty crazy story about waiting a long time for him to get on the stage, like sort of way longer than it had to be, and he sort of wasn't there, and then he showed up and he did his sort of punk set. It was pretty cool, but he's a real groovy cat as far as I know. I know some people who love him and some other people that can't stand him, so maybe that's the thing with punk rock, you either love it or you don't. Anyways, Hank 3 does that really well. So does Mike Ness from Social Distortion. Mike Ness is sort of more my thing. I love the Mike Ness. I got 2 or 3 of his albums. He's got one called Cheating at Solitaire. It's quite a good record. Anyways, Mike Ness, check him out. Ladies and gentlemen, so nice. Thank you again for being here with us for another Wednesday night. Oh, wow, a bunch of messages I missed here. Great to see everybody. We're going to end the night now with a brand new song. Again, as always, hit the tip jar up if you feel like it. Not expected at all, but always appreciated. We'll be just going to end the song with Already Gone. It goes like this. I'm 52 years old, I'm bored and tired and horny and stoned. I'm listening to the Pixies on the radio in my car. I'm missing you, I'm missing me, I'm missing them, hard to believe. It's been that way since 1984. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. Been listening to the Clash record playing, and I'm scratching at my head and saying, where have all the good times gone? I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. One of 1,000 shows I'm super excited to see off, though I'm trying to find my way into believing. Idols the band, I'm missing stereo, missing bass, I'm missing 2K in my face. I'm missing something righteous, something dangerous. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. Been listening to the Clash record playing, and I'm scratching at my head and saying, where have all the good times gone? I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already. This is the last cool night of summer. Digging through ashtrays once again. What a time we've had. Good night and God bless. Most of my friends are so very lonely. I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. Been listening to the Clash record playing, and I'm scratching at my head and saying, where have all the good times gone? I won't hear you calling on the telephone, I'm already gone. I'm already gone. I'm already gone. There you go. Already gone. Tony Arkell, was this a night of GOAT originals? It surely was. This was all the new album plus the new song, which will be on the new album as well. Thank you, everybody, so much once again. It's always just a thrill to be here because I'm in my living room, and it's always a thrill to be here. It is a thrill to have my best friends sitting with me and making music a couple times a week. This is amazing. I'm looking forward to bringing this live to Capers. And I'm looking forward to keeping this going with all of you. We have a great crowd here. Tonight we had a really solid crowd of all the regulars. Thank you all so very much. Neil, you have something to add?
Fantastic way
there?
to start 2024, I think.
Oh, really, really, just most excellent. And I want to thank, I know we talked about Terry's whiskey earlier, but we also had this nice bottle of Lagavulin brought to us by Eric. Eric brought us some Lagavulin, so that's really nice. We will get to those. We are still working our way through the Glenlivet. This is the bottle that that Ron Bissonette got us that actually has, is it going to focus or not?
Give it a second. It's not
Tizzard
going to
and
focus.
Goats.
It says Ken Tizzard and Goats on it,
Yeah.
but it's a pretty cool thing. So that's nice. So we've got lots of whiskey for now. Thank you for sending the whiskey along. It's always appreciated. Also wanted to mention tonight, Lucas is doing some cool new things with his labeling. He's got the Irish Red and the Milk Stout out, which are incredible. These are really, really nice. Grant, which one do you have tonight?
I have the Irish Red.
How was it?
That's quite tasty.
Quite tasty. The
Yeah.
Irish Red is quite nice. And of course, the lager is always great. So, Lucas, good work on your new packaging and your new branding and your few new beers that you've got. Of course, I always stick with the lager. That's my drink of choice. It is my favorite because it's always wet. And did I forget anything? I don't think Allison has any reason to be mad at me. Woohoo! I'm so excited about that. I'm going to try and post that again, see if it lets me do that. It doesn't. Oh, there we go. Anyways, folks, thank you so much. Another great week. Thanks to David, Mr. Grant, Barry. Barry, I'm so glad to hear that your back is your back and your body is feeling better. That's really good.
Yeah, feeling great.
Excellent. Stanley and Neil, thank you. Allison, to everybody else. The magazine is out as well. Don't forget to go to the website and grab yourself a copy of the magazine if you haven't done so already. And thank you very much. Tony Arkell, I got to pay for my merch. Yeah. All good. No rush on that. And that you can buy it through the website now too. So it's all there. I think I've got everything. It's a beautiful new year. I hope it's a beautiful new year for everybody. And what's that? The video rewind we're going to get to in just a second. The only song we didn't play tonight is the only song from the new album that we didn't play tonight is Drunk, Stoned, and Broke. And we didn't play that because it's a really cool video for it. I mean, I can't believe how this video turned out for a light and an iPhone. I was just amazed. Anyways, Drunk, Stoned, and Broke is great. That's going to be the video rewind. Next week is all requests for those of you who are looking. And have fun out in the world. Go back to work. Go back to whatever it is you do after you take a long holiday, as we all have. And remember, while you're out there, be like Steve. Thank you very much.
Drunk, stoned, and broke, and I don't know if I'll see the sun tomorrow. And if I come down from this place, I hope that I might never see your face again. Push back another round to drown away my sorrow. You know I'll hate myself tomorrow. But good God, I need you tonight. Good God, I need it tonight. Have another toke and slip quietly to understanding nothing. Your words like poison smoke, and I'd rather see you floating in the air. Push back another round to drown away my sorrow. You know I'll hate myself tomorrow. But good God, I need it tonight. Good God, I need it tonight. Drunk, stoned, and broke, and I don't know if I'll see the sun tomorrow. And if I come down from this place, I hope that I might never see your face again. Push back another round to drown away your sorrow. You know I'll hate myself tomorrow. But good God, I need it tonight. Good God, I need it tonight. Good God, I need it tonight. Good God, I need it.
Once again, thanks for spending another Wednesday with us here at Storyhouse Studios. Thanks to Trainer, Yorkville, and the Longtooth Beverage Company for being a part of the show. We love our time on the Whiskey Wednesday show and appreciate all of your support. Don't forget to hit up the tip jar if you feel so inclined. Never expected, but always appreciated. Tune in every week for more guests, songs, stories, drinks, and gear talk. And don't forget to visit the website, www.kentizzard.com, to sign up for the Whiskey Wednesday wrap-up. Compiled by Allison, this is a monthly overview with highlights, directories of songs, and so much more. Be kind, be helpful, be happy, be safe. See you next week.